Okay, thank you very much, Mo.
Thank you.
Now, we are part 3, I believe, of our...
Yes.
We did roundabouts, we did dual carriageway.
Yes.
We went country lanes.
Yes.
I think that was part 3, wasn't
Yes.
it? Yes, and now we're part 4. So here we are. We've been here before.
Yes.
In a test centre. We made our way out here on part 3. And now we're going to begin test routes. Now, things we haven't mentioned on the syllabus is meeting situations, which will come up.
Yes.
Okay, so we've had a few of those.
Yes.
And that's just part and parcel of driving.
Yeah.
For anybody that doesn't know what a meeting situation is, it's when there's an oncoming vehicle that uses the middle of the road, and we're also forced to use the middle of the road. So 2 vehicles come to a point where they meet each other.
Yes.
It's all about, for me, judging the vehicle oncoming speed. If they're increasing in speed, the chances of them coming through is increasing, and if they're decreasing in speed, the chances of them less likely. Yeah, so again, just weighing up the risk.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, if there's any changes of direction from the vehicle oncoming, that can be a good giveaway whether they're going to move in and stop, or they're going to stay in the middle of the road and keep coming.
Yeah.
Right, so just briefly talking about meeting situations. We've covered roundabouts on part 1.
Yes.
So we know all about that. We don't need to go through any recapping on that.
No.
So new stuff really is this sat-nav.
Yes.
Okay, now we've got the sat-nav program for a test route. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be following the sat-nav shortly. We won't hit go yet. I'll get you to park and then I'll get you to tap go afterwards.
No problem.
Because we're actually at the test centre.
Yes.
And our destination is the test centre, hence we have to wait until we pass it before we hit go on the sat-nav. Okay, now if there's any questions regarding the sat-nav, do ask me, ask your examiners. If you're not sure of direction, then you ask. That's completely acceptable, whether it's independent drive or not. You're not sure, oh sorry, didn't hear that, oh sorry, where's the sat-nav telling me to go, I have no idea where I'm going, please help.
Yeah.
We will.
Okay.
All right, and at the top of the sat-nav there's a banner that says drive. Don't touch that yet, but when we're moving and we're going, it will have a direction in it.
Yes.
So it'll tell you left, right, straight, or it will tell you how far, and it will tell you how far away that direction is.
Okay.
We'll point to that when we start to get that on. Right, I believe that pretty much covers everything. Okay, so everything else isn't new. So when you're ready and it's safe to do so, drive on. Okay, and we're just going to follow the road ahead for now.
All
okay.
Right. All right.
When you're ready. Very good POM routine. So you've got your prepare, basically your gear and your signal, all round observations, and you're off, which is observations, move. POM, prepare, observe, move. Right. So just keep following the road. There aren't very clear markings, but I'm sure they'll paint some giveaway lines there. That would all be side road and into the test centre, which we've just passed here behind us. Get my hand out the way, you might be able to look down there, not you, but people watching. All right, and we're just going to follow the road. Now, these zigzag lines, you can see there's cars parked on them, they're exempt on the weekend because there's no school. So I'd like you to stop on the zigzag lines here on the left, please. Thank you very much. Now tap drive at the top of sat-nav. And just give it a sec, wait for it. I don't know why, but we've told it to do the drive. Now it wants us to tap again for let's go. So if you tap let's go, and there, you see the banner?
Yes.
So it's telling us Joel Street, 600 yards away, turning right.
Turning right, yes.
Okay?
Okay.
So if you do have any questions, ask.
At 3:27 p.m.
When you're ready and it's safe, drive on, and I will give you tips and tricks on all the various different road conditions that come up.
All right,
okay?
Perfect, thank you.
Temperature wise, all right?
No,
Too
I'm
hot?
good. No.
You okay?
I'm good.
All right, you let me know. All right, so we can see a nice new shiny road for us.
Very shiny.
Now this is new because there wasn't these resident parking bays.
I see.
Okay.
So were people parking or?
Yeah, I mean there's always parked cars. It seems to be a little bit less now, but not a big difference. So on all my other videos, I regard this next section round the bend that we can't see round, so less space, less speed, let's see less speed, as the tunnel.
I see.
So if there's an oncoming vehicle, we'll have to stop in this bend, okay? We always just keep to the left and stop. So this is the tunnel. Usually it's just a row of parked cars on both sides. So if we see a vehicle coming down, we would pull over and stop there at the entrance to our side of the tunnel. Let that vehicle exit the tunnel, and if it's safe, we enter the tunnel and we continue to follow the road ahead.
Okay.
This is where the sat-nav kicks
At
in.
the end of the road, turn right, B472 Joel Street.
Excellently timed mirrors and signals in the correct order, roughly 10 car
Turn
lengths
right.
away from the end of the road. Lovely approaching speed, very smooth and gentle on our brake pads, which are running low, so well done for being nice and early on the brakes. That way they're gentle, less forceful, doesn't wear them out as much. See the Porsche here on the right?
Yes.
Doing a funny maneuver. What is it doing?
It's parking.
Might, I'm not saying it will, but might give you an opportunity.
Might.
Depends.
If this one's
Yeah, now what's
Now.
this focus doing here?
It's turning right.
Very good. So although we've got a gap on the right, we've got traffic on the left, which is now turning, blocking the road.
Yes.
So it wasn't safe. And even if that vehicle didn't stop there and block, we still had lots of cars going down the main road. This is a busy road. It's a high street, okay? So you take your time, ask yourself when you would walk out. This we've covered before.
Yes.
Until we say we walk out, we just be patient and we wait, okay?
Yep.
Sometimes it feels like we've been here forever, but there isn't an opportunity to walk out. No, I'm just keeping the aircon running.
Thank you.
Excellent, Mo. What was really good, and I was about to mention it before you went, and then you did it. You had a gap on the right.
Yes.
This vehicle was still here on the left.
Yes.
But when that vehicle was coming across our path, you were already moving.
Yeah.
That way, by the time you'd crossed over to the other half, this vehicle was past our path.
After 200
We're
yards,
following
cross the
behind.
roundabout
So
and take
you're
the second
flowing
exit,
in.
Northwood
Very well
Way.
timed. Good anticipation planning, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, now the sat-nav's telling us to do the second exit straight. Although there's no lane markings
Cross
at
the
the
roundabout
entrance,
and
there's
take the
two
second
lanes.
exit.
See, that's wide enough for 2 lanes.
Yes.
So like the vehicle in front, we're trying to keep our side. Because it's a straight, no signal necessary.
Yep.
And then we just wait until it's safe to proceed to follow the road ahead at the roundabout second exit. Very good looking at the wheels. Take your time and just study the path of the vehicle coming from the most dangerous side, being the right, okay?
Yep.
So good lane discipline here. We're going to take the next exit now. Very good mirror. We want to do mirrors.
Yes.
Excellent. Always pair the mirrors.
Yeah. The angle was losing that.
Very good lane discipline on the roundabout. Good distance from the parked cars. Excellent. So this is quite exciting. So we're on part 5 and we're at Pinner Test Centre and we're doing test routes and sat-nav work. Okay? So we're in sort of around sort of the 10 mark area, and we've already got into doing test routes. So this is a sort of average benchmark, I would say, for anybody that's on lessons to sort of scale yourself against.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's different. Very good positioning. Well done for your less space, less speed.
Yeah.
And you maintained roughly a door length from the parked cars. Because of your less space, less speed, you were able to gain your
After
accuracy.
200 yards, turn left, Northwood Way.
Now here they've got that curb that sticks out.
Yeah.
So not too much your consideration.
But
It's
they might
theirs.
get in the way,
We've
yeah.
got it there. They might get in the way,
Yeah.
like we
Turn
might get in the
left.
way of them. So far looks like a good position. Excuse me. Very nice. You're keeping nice and tight, about a metre from the left there. Well done. If you were following signs, which we're not really because we got the sat nav, there'd be two signs coming up for two roundabouts. Both of them would say Watford.
Okay.
Good anticipation for your
After
less
200
space.
yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
We've got to
A
change the
4125,
direction to the right. Well
Northwood
done.
Way.
Change the direction to the left. Excellent. Very good with your meeting situation and judging the less space, less speed. There's the sign for Watford. Sat nav's telling us straight, second
Cross the
exit.
roundabout and take the second exit.
Good early vision. Good early decision. Well done. Good going slightly on the white circle. That gave you clearance on the curb. All that work we did in West Ealing, yeah?
Yep.
Well done. Watford, second exit,
Go
turning
right
right.
on the roundabout and take the second exit. A4125, Watford Road.
Okay, position accordingly to the turn. Well done. Good early vision, early decision, and you're into the centre of the roundabout. That way, that gives you plenty of distance again from the pavement on the exit.
Yeah.
Okay, nice, good strategy, very smooth approach. That is the most important part about roundabouts, as you'll probably recall from our practice.
Yeah.
It's all about the approaching speed, okay? We can only build as high up as our foundations are deep.
Yes.
So we got deep foundations, solid foundations. We've got a nice, big, shiny skyscraper. Alright, so we're on a 20 road, Mo.
Yep.
This car, I don't know what it does. It thinks it's 21
20.
day.
Yeah.
It thinks it's
there's
30
no sign,
another
but
way.
I was like, be safe. But
Yeah.
I think I saw the 20.
Have a look
yeah.
at the sat nav because that's new. At the bottom of the sat nav, it's got different.
I see.
Yeah, I don't know why, but this car seems to think this is 20. Other days it will be 30. It's really weird. So,
Yeah.
like you said, no signs.
It should be 30.
Good.
Yeah.
These are bigger.
Yes.
These are big circles. This
And
is a
then-
change.
Yes.
And you'll see that it does actually now know the real speed limit. Well done. So please, as examiners will say, don't rely on the sat nav, which is that one,
Yes.
or our car. They won't mention that. They'll mention the sat nav because they'll put the sat nav up. Because sometimes the sat nav's wrong, sometimes the car's wrong. Keep looking for signs just in
After
case.
300
But I
yards,
figured
turn right.
if there's no
A45,
signs,
42, the woods.
going 20 on a 30 isn't too bad, but going 30 on a 20 is worse. But you have to,
I would agree with you.
yeah. But that one can be confusing.
It's the next road on the right.
Turn
Excellent
right.
mirrors, good signal, position's looking nice. So where do we position for right turn? Excellent, so you're right on that centre line, well done. Very good position for your stop, in line with the centre of the new road. And that's your point of turn, which you've now begun to turn to complete your right turn. New speed zone, yeah?
Yeah.
This is new to you.
How can I help you?
What? I am not
You can see
to
myself.
you. Okay, this is new to you. I'm just seeing if it thought I was saying that magic M word again.
Yes.
Because you haven't been here before.
No.
Right, so this is what we will call, we as in the community at 2 Day Pass and YouTube, the Happy Face, Sad Face Road.
Okay.
Most people at that point would ask why, and you're about to find out. So we're in the sad face territory at the moment, Mo.
Yes, the speed.
At the Momo. There you go. So you saw a little sad face, and then we've got happy faces, yeah?
Yes.
So ideally, around the 25 mile an hour.
I see.
Try not to drop to 20.
Okay.
And try not to be above 30.
I see.
Near 30, brilliant, but we don't want to run the risk of getting a sad face. So
Oh, I
25, 27.
It's actually marking the speed about 23. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's very easy to go over the speed limit there because of the gradient.
Yeah, the gradient was quite steep. I thought I was okay at 30 and then went to 33 quick.
Even without accelerating.
No, I was on the brake a bit.
Yes. So I'd say this speed is appropriate for these conditions, regardless of the limit being 30. It's not a target, it's a limit. And we've got parked cars and blind bends, so we couldn't really see round those parked cars in the bend. You know, it might be a traffic light, might be a pedestrian crossing the road, might be a hedgehog walking around, who knows.
So it's a school location as well.
Yeah, you got school zones here. So the point is, could be anything.
Yeah.
So that's why those 2 top tips are really the golden rules. And what are the 2 top tips? Do you remember those ones?
No.
Less space.
Oh, less space, less speed.
Yeah, and that's number 1.
Less C, less speed.
Yeah, that's number 2. And that's what you were exercising back there, regardless of the limit. We can call that an appropriate
After 300
speed.
yards, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, B4542, Little Oxhay Lane.
Okay, so my sat nav hasn't been updated. I don't know why it thinks it's the third exit because there's never been a first exit here.
Yes.
It's the second, so we're turning right.
Go
That's
right
correct.
on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Little Oxhay Lane, so turning right, second exit. Very good, well done engaging your signal again. Whee!
Sorry. It's a bit too hard on
A little bit slower.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
That way you won't be completely on the roundabout.
Yeah.
So if we're 100% on top of the circle, we'll get marked down for that for sure.
Yes.
So try to only be up to halfway on the circle.
Yeah. Misjudge the.
Yeah,
coming in.
yeah, it's just a speed. It's very normal on that roundabout. It's quite a sharp turn.
Yes.
Okay, we're just going to keep doing the route.
Yep.
Later we'll be doing more official mock tests where there's a car park that we've just passed on our right,
Yeah.
and you can go in there to do manoeuvres, i.e. bay parking. Right, this is the bridge, and there's a sign coming up on the left. If there was any oncoming vehicles, they might be in the middle.
Yes.
Now dominate, take the whole of the middle section of the bridge. That shows the oncoming vehicle, it's our turn,
Yeah.
and you must wait, yeah?
Okay.
If we try and squeeze up to the left, it's almost
They'll
like an
try to-
invitation, yeah.
Okay.
And we take it in turns, there's no priority signs on that
Yeah,
bridge.
I noticed that. Yeah. Okay. Chicken.
Kind of, yeah.
Aggressive, but
Assertive.
yeah.
In a big built-up city, it is necessary to be, assertive, okay? Exercise caution, but, certain junctions like the stop sign we had off camera, yeah? And we've got to assert ourselves out. One, we need to see. And that main road where we were waiting a little while?
Yes.
Sometimes you might have to assert yourself a little bit depending on the time of the day. So pin as the signs, but SatNav will tell you in 200 yards we're turning right at the traffic lights.
Yes.
Turn right.
So far, good position. So you've done your mirror signal in the correct order. Position. Very nice. You're a little close, you've got lots of room here.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that. If we go to the middle before we turn,
It'll be easier.
you'll be more straight when you get into this road, so you'll have that gap from the sides. A bit like width restrictions. If we're straight when we face them, we're in the middle of them. Come through at an angle, we're going to get one of the sides.
Yeah, no, because you're following the road, but then it opens up at the last minute. I think that's what you.
Alright, I might end up doing a video with Suleiman. Very, very nice guy, I'm not too sure. But with Suleiman, we call that Saudi corner.
How Saudi going out there? I can understand why.
Why? What do you think he did?
What, he went over the curb?
More than that,
Oh.
what side of the road did they drive on in Saudi?
Oh, you took a complete right. Okay.
Yeah, he went into oncoming traffic.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout.
I was worried about that when
and
I
take
first
the
started
second
driving because I was
exit,
used to countries on the other side of the road.
Oxay Lane.
Now the examiners will tell you to use the right lane as you approach the roundabout.
Yes.
So where it says slow, start braking, keep the right lane
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
and go straight on the roundabout second exit. You are allowed to go on the white circle a bit. Judge the vehicles by what lane they're in.
That's what
Okay, if we have a look over there, we might see very faint arrows.
Yes.
But if they're in the lane closest to you, they're going to come close to
Yeah.
you. If they're in the lane furthest from you, they're going to go further away from you. Dab. The furthest away. Can't do a proper dab in here, I'll end up hitting the windows. I'm knocking the camera off
covered. Might as well.
onto my head again. Right, a little bit further down there'll be a sign for pinner, so I will appropriately show you the sign, but yet the sat nav will also give us directions, and then knowing me, I'll probably give you the directions on top of the sign and the sat nav. So if you look at the sign at the bottom, you'll see second from the
After
bottom,
300
pinner.
yards, go right on
Where
the
we're going.
roundabout and take the third exit, A410,
Okay,
Uxbridge Road.
and then just to repeat that will be the third exit, turning right on the roundabout. Very good mirrors, very good signal, very good position, very good
Go
foundations.
right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Excellent, very smooth and gentle on those brake pads. Well done. Good early vision, early decision, all down to the foundations, i.e. speed on the approach. Every exit we pass, good habit. Well done, Mo, checking the mirrors. That's the second. Excellent mirror checks again. Taking the third exit, the next exit. Go into the
Take
right
the
lane
exit,
on the exit.
A410,
Right lane on the
Uxbridge
exit.
Road.
Well done. If you can put this down to memory, it will serve you better. The next roundabout's what we call unorthodox. Okay, see the straight arrow in this lane?
Yes.
After
We're going
200
straight.
yards, cross the roundabout
If you go the
and
left
take
lane,
the
that's
second
good.
exit.
Correct. That's an unorthodox.
Cross the roundabout
Straight,
and take the second
straight
exit.
signal, i.e. no signal. Good early vision, early decision, judging the wheels and the body language. Well done, Mo. Excellent. Nice early mirror checks, good double checking. Excellent triple checking. Very nice line on the exit. Just like a fire exit, we go straight towards it, yeah? You're not going around and towards the exit, you're going straight towards it.
Yeah.
Very good
After
steering.
300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A410, Uxbridge Road.
So this is what I call the unorthodox roundabout route. The next roundabout is also unorthodox. That means the left lane is left only. So again, you'll have a straight arrow in the right lane. Use the right lane to proceed to follow the road ahead at the roundabout second exit. See the
Cross the
arrows?
roundabout
Good.
and take the second exit.
Nice foundations again. Good early vision, early decision. Well done. Excellent mirrors. Excellent signal. Excellent awareness. What are you aware of on the left side here?
Fast lane.
Yes. The one and only. And you never be able to use
Yeah, I
it
can tell. There's no timing to it.
at any time. Very confusing. It would be nice if they added 3 letters to spell the word not at any time.
Yeah.
And that might be a little bit easy to understand. They being whoever makes the signs and traffic regulations for the UK roads. So if you're watching, please just add not. It would be helpful. Save a lot of people that probably can't afford parking tickets, bus lane tickets or fines, whatever you want to call them, from using the bus lane. Because if you're new and you haven't been taught, and you see a sign that says at any time, oh, brilliant. Oh, parking sign that says at any time. Oh, I can park here at any time. Oh, bus lane. Oh, I can use it at any time.
Yeah, but they do that intentionally to get the fine. They want the money.
Do you? If you are
After
watching, please
300
make a
yards,
comment to defend
cross the
yourself.
roundabout and take the second exit.
'Cause I'm agreeing with Mo on this one.
Uxbridge Road.
Okay, now the next roundabout, there's 2 lanes on the approach. It's an orthodox roundabout.
Okay.
That means a normal roundabout. Go slowly now, pin as straight second exit like the sat nav, slower.
Cross the roundabout
See the straight
and take
arrow?
the second
Very
exit.
faint, 2 lanes, keep your lane, go straight. So you see the yellow Mini next to you?
Yeah.
Keep space for the yellow Mini. Look, he's blocked. So you've gone in that right
I
lane
see.
very slightly,
Okay.
which causes the right lane to slow. The 3 S's, what are they, Mo?
Speed.
Yep, slow,
Slow. Okay, steer. Okay.
stop,
Stop. Okay.
and steering swerve.
Okay.
Okay, slow, stop, swerve.
Yeah.
Cause another vehicle when it's not necessary to slow, stop,
or swerve.
swerve.
Yeah. Okay.
That
And this is a
equals fail, yeah. Major fault, serious fault, dangerous
But
fault.
it's easy to clip that line.
Very easy.
Yeah. I'm usually good with my lane discipline, but that's tricky.
Now there's no line in your defence on the roundabout,
Still
and
doesn't. But the arrows are still indicating.
yeah, they're very faint.
Yeah.
Okay, if there's a little surface of water due to rain,
It
you're
goes.
probably not even going to see those arrows. Okay, not you personally,
Yeah, but
anybody. Yeah.
nobody would. Because the right lane can also go straight as well. On
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. The yellow Mini. Yeah.
that. Well, technically, what they should do is the left lane should be left only, but to make it a little easier. But I guess they need 2 lanes because of the traffic going straight mostly. Interesting. Cool.
Who's they?
The drivers, the cars, both, because the 2 lanes. I'm guessing most cars go straight. So if you make only left only,
Yeah.
congestion.
That could do. Yeah. Okay. Now the sat nav.
Says-
Try not to listen to it, please.
Yeah, okay.
Suggest you use the right lane at the traffic lights to go straight.
Okay.
Can you see that there's
After
parked cars in the
300 yards,
distance?
Go right on the
So for that
roundabout
reason-
and take the second exit, A404, Pinner Green.
Okay. Now, as we follow through the traffic light, when it's safe to proceed, then we get the green light. Okay. He'll probably jump in front of you.
Yeah, because
but
they can go straight as well.
Yeah.
But just give them space. Okay.
there's roundabouts. 2 roundabouts. Don't listen to the sat nav. Okay. I
Okay.
can't reach it to mute it, but usually we'd mute it.
That's fine.
Okay, we're straight on the first roundabout, left on the second roundabout, and we did roundabouts.
Yes.
Try and add that T at the end. Roundabout. Okay. At our country lane, we did double roundabouts, a couple of them. What lane will we use to go straight normally at a roundabout?
Left.
Good. So when you proceed to pass this vehicle, mirror, mirror, move into left lane. Cancel the signal now, so make sure it doesn't stay on,
Yeah.
because we're going to go straight at the first
After 30
roundabout.
Straight
yards,
there. Yep.
go right on the roundabout and take the second exit, A404.
And now left at
Pinner
the
Green.
second roundabout.
Okay.
Cross the roundabout and take the first
Roundabout.
exit,
I see what you mean.
B466,
Okay.
Cuckoo Hill, then take the third right.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, because if you start.
Yeah, go on. So, carry
Yeah,
on, please.
No, that's the good point. Because if you
Yeah.
start right on the first one, it's really hard to get to the second one.
You heard it first here from Mr. Mo,
It's just-
right?
Because you don't have enough space or gap
Yeah.
to actually get back in.
So, everybody
After
that's
200
watching the
yards,
video,
turn right,
you got your trade
Chamberlain Way,
secrets here.
then
We're giving
take
away
the
all the
third right.
secrets here, okay? You don't need to pay for driving lessons, do you? Watch this bump for me, Mo.
Yes. Ooh.
Turn right.
Okay, turn
then
right,
take
please.
The third right.
And we're back to the test centre, okay? So next road, a bit further down, sorry. Next road on the right, Tolkien
After
Drive.
100 yards, turn right, Tolkien Drive. Then you have reached your destination. Turn right, then you have reached your destination.
Just after the purple car, find a convenient place to pull up on the left, please.
You have reached your destination. Tolkien Drive.
A little bit close, man.
Am I? Okay.
Alright, put it into park. Relax.
Cool.
A little bit.
Yeah, okay, I get you.
Alright.
I'm gonna give it a little bit more room. Okay.
Okay, so that
Perfect.
completes your first experience at a test route.
Yes.
Also, the sat nav. How'd you find it? What are the difficult bits?
It's not difficult. Yeah, no, because I'm not familiar with the route. The sat nav is a little bit going to be later because it's going to give you a little bit. Was it 200 yards, 300 yards before the turn? So you were telling me a little bit early to prepare. So I think it's fine when you're familiar with the route, or when you're less familiar, it might be a little too late. Tiny, but not. It's not like you can't recover from it. But some of the corners here in Pinner are a bit. I'll call them almost blind. They look like a normal road, like a residential road. You're actually turning into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you're turning into a road, you mean? Or just driving
No,
down
no,
the
meaning
road?
when you're driving on the main road, everything's fine, and they'll say right in 200 yards. When you get to the 200, it's like this kind of road. So
Yeah.
it's not a big road like
Yeah.
where you're coming from. So the sat nav, if it's just a sat nav, you might get a bit confused. But yeah, it's actually pretty comfortable. It's pretty
Right, cool.
You gave me the two unorthodox.
Yeah.
If you didn't tell me, one of them for sure I would have been on the wrong way.
Yeah. Those two, the first one especially, nice signs, very early,
Yes.
good road markings.
Yeah.
The second
It's
one,
the second one is the trickier one.
yeah, they're a little bit late, those signs and markings. They're literally just at the roundabout.
So for the first one, at what point do you have to commit? So if I'm starting off in the left, I notice it because of the arrows, and go right, it's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, as long as you're not causing anyone to do one of the three S's.
of course, yeah.
All of them. So what are the three S's again?
Stop, speed, swerve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Slow,
Okay.
stop, swerve.
Yeah, slow, stop,
Alright.
swerve. Okay.
All right. Now, options. Actually, I'm feeling a bit mean today.
That's cool.
No options for you.
Nah, that's fine. I don't like having options. Even if you give me options, I'll take the hard one. Because technically,
Yeah.
what was that route? My mistake was the lane. That was the big.
What lane?
For the right left, I tapped a little bit on the right on the roundabout for the green car.
Yeah,
That was a
green,
big
yellow.
mistake. Yeah, green, yellow.
Yeah.
Anything else there?
Not really, no.
Yeah. Okay.
A little bit of speed on the downhill bit, sad face.
Yes. Sad face. That was one,
Yeah.
and a little bit too much speed for that bump.
Yeah, the bump at the end.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Stay tuned for part 6. And part 6, we'll be doing more test routes, different test routes.
That's fine.
And then we're really only probably going to go up to about part 7, part 8, and that'll be it, really. You'll be on full-blown mock tests.
Yeah.
We'll be pulling out test reports and marking you.
Okay.
I'll
That's fine.
slap on my high-res jacket. All right.
Please do. Yes.
And then we'll get nice and quiet, because that's what a real test is like.
Good.
And then it's all you,
All right.
completely independent.
Perfect.
So we've gone from telling you if you like what
Yes.
to do, because you need all that information,
Yes.
to asking you. That'll be part 6, part 7,
Yeah.
kind of asking you.
We played with that a little bit.
Yeah, we have, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that on part 1 even,
Yes,
didn't we? Yeah.
Yes. And part 2. Yeah.
Good. And then we'll move into independent.
Perfect.
And if people are doing tests independently, mock tests independently with examiner or mock examiners and instructors, and taking control of the vehicle, or telling you anything, or asking you anything, it's silent. That means you're ready for a test.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Excellent.
Lovely.
Thank you. Till
Bye
next
bye.
time.
Till next time.